Hi, I'm Michael Lasky. I'm the founder of themastercleanse.org.
Hi, I'm Erica Dolnakova.
And today we're bringing to you our video for the conclusion of the lemonade diet portion of the Master Cleanse and day 20 of 30 days to master cleansing. And so at the conclusion of these 10 days, Erica and I wanted to talk to you about the 5 daily journal topics that we've all been posting on over the last 10 days. And those topics are the process and the lemonade diet, how that worked for you, what challenges that you had. I just made a video because a lot of you are asking questions about how to travel with the Master Cleanse, the lemonade diet. And then section 2 is the detox, the daily detox, and taking the saltwater flush and the laxatives, your process with that, any problems you had with that, your experiences. Part 3 is the physical effects and weight loss. How much weight did you lose? What's your self-care statistics, your blood pressure, your blood sugar. Section 5 is the psychological, how you're just dealing with your mind and your thinking and your cravings and your habits. And section 6 is the social support. What kind of support are you getting, and how are you faring in this process? Who can you rely on? So I will start by asking Erica, because last time we came to you together, we had talked about your transition out of the Master Cleanse a little early. So what's your process been like since then?
Well, basically, I've been on the 4 days of ease out, and just basically introducing some food that are really, really easy to digest for me. And what I've noticed is I've been eating very little because I've been still on the lemonade. So I just had a little bit of soup and also a quinoa dish that I talked about that I was eating just sort of in between, taking a couple of cups of lemonade as well. And it's been giving me a lot of energy, and I realized that the portions are really have been taken down. I just have a little cup that I use, and that's all I use for basically dishing out my soup and all the other foods, and it's been really great. Today I had salad for the first time, and I had a big salad actually because I was craving it. So for the first time I had the real fiber. I had something that was finally on the 4th day introduced to my body.
Did you eat all of it? It looked big.
Yeah, I actually did. I actually felt a little sick today, and how I think about food is healing. I really need the vitamins and everything that the food provides to balance my body back again. And so whenever I get sick, I just get the best food that I can get and just eat really, really healthy. And that's what I did today.
It's funny how the lemonade, I think our bodies adapt and get used to what you're eating. And so your body during the lemonade goes, okay, this is what I got. This is what I'm getting every day. And your body goes and figures out how to best use it.
Yeah.
And then when you stop that, it's like, okay, now what? I need some stuff. Give me some stuff. So then you
Yeah.
start craving or maybe have some lack of that. In fact, today's my 10th day. And I just had an experience that helped me realize this. And by talking to you, I started to drink a little bit of orange juice tonight. And I drank a little bit of orange juice after my last glass of lemonade. And so I'm slowly moving towards the ease out day of the orange juice, which is ease out day 1. And I noticed that I had movement out of the blue. And I did the saltwater flush 8 hours ago, right? So I shouldn't have much of that left in me, if at all. And that's very unusual. And the movement looked a lot like my lemonade that I drank. So I mixed the glass of lemonade like usual, and then I had the juice of 1 orange right on the heels of it. And I think my body might have said to my digestive system, what? I'm not used to this. What? It was lemonade or orange juice or what? And I think it maybe just got rid of it.
Yeah.
Or something, but it was unusual. And so, I'm no doctor, but take that for what it's worth, right? That there's something we can learn from that. I'm not suggesting what I did was bad or wise or not, but all I know is if I'm starting to drink the orange juice tomorrow, why can't I have a little bit tonight, right?
Yeah.
So there's the question. There's always these questions about what I can or can't do. So anyway, for my process over these last 10 days, it's gone pretty good. I've been mixing my juice every day, or every time. At the time I required some. I was drinking probably about 8 or 10 a day.
Yeah,
some of them were triples,
quite a bit.
or some of them were 3 tablespoon drinks of each. and some of them were 4 tablespoon amounts of lemon and maple syrup each. So some of them were doubles. So I was trying to eat as much as I could to keep as much weight as I could. I'm down to 175, but the process went smoothly. I still were using a hand juicer.
Yeah, that worked really well.
But
I didn't see a problem.
No, I mean, it's so easy to use.
Yeah.
And it's so quick. It's slice a lemon, juice, tablespoon of water, and you're done. It's 5 minutes to eat. So, okay, well, the detox, the daily detox, and that's the saltwater flush and the laxative. I took laxative last night. You're done with the laxative.
Yeah, basically
You're done with the saltwater flush.
Yeah.
Now, people ask about the laxative and habit-forming nature, because a lot of people who are opposed to the Master Cleanse will say that laxatives are habit-forming. And I've heard this from more than one person that they are, but they are if you're eating every day and then taking a laxative. There's some sort of combination of that effect. But because you're not eating and you're doing that laxative, it doesn't have that effect. I don't know if that's true or not.
It makes sense because if your body trying to digest and then you're
And you're
adding
giving
to
it
that,
laxative.
it's different when there's nothing to digest, and then you're basically it's just because if you're adding the food and then the laxative, you're just prolonging this vicious cycle where you put in food and then it's trying to take it out, put in food and it's trying to take it out. So when you're not putting in food, it's just trying to take out the toxins.
Sure.
So it makes sense.
So I'm done with the daily detox. No more laxative or saltwater flush for me. Tomorrow when I do the orange juice only, I'm going to let nature start to take its course. So I will probably not have a movement tomorrow, but that's fine. People are constipated for days and weeks on end, and there's no rush to save their lives. It's just you wait till you have your movement. So I'm every time, this is my 7th time doing the cleanse. Every time on day 2 of the ease in, I start to have a little bit of movement, and after the day of getting some juices in, a little more, and then when the fiber hits in with the broth and more fibrous juices, it starts to move. So, on that note, we're transitioning into the ease out, and that's what I want to talk about mostly today, and Erica does too, is the juicing and the blending and the raw foods and the functional foods, and the choices we can make going forward out of the cleanse, and how that relates to 30 days to master cleansing. How can we continue our cleansing process just by eating the foods?
And your body does that. I mean, and if you read the book, which I really recommend that every person reads the book, because I see so many questions. Either Tom Wallis's,
Tom Peters, or Stanley's.
Yeah, so just the Master Cleanse book, obviously. Because a lot of people don't know what they're getting themselves into, and then they make tons of mistakes that really don't allow them to receive the benefits. But most of all, I wanted to talk about the ease in and ease out. It really needs to be done properly. It just makes sense that you need to allow your body to adjust. And so going from a steak to eating nothing, which some people do, makes no sense whatsoever. So that's really what we want to really stress today, and that is to continue a diet that allows for ongoing cleansing, because even in the book it says that even though you stop drinking the lemonade, the healing and the cleansing continues. So that's very important to know. Your body is now, you jump started the process through the lemonade, and now your body just continues doing that.
Yeah, and so maybe 2 ends of the story for me is the lemonade diet is a juice fast. You're fasting other foods and you're taking juice.
Yeah.
It's a lemonade-based juice with cayenne and maple syrup in it. But there's all kinds of juices we can drink for all types of purposes. So number 1, you can continue the lemonade. Erica's still doing the lemonade.
Yeah, I crave it actually right now. So.
And it's very good for you. I mean, just on its own, if you're going to do it, a lot of suggestions I've heard from Tom and Peters is do it first thing in the morning. In fact, Eben Pagan once was talking about this, I believe, where he would do a smoothie or thing in the morning, and because you got a fresh digestive system, stomach, colon, intestine waiting. Maybe not so much the colon, but your intestines waiting to take up new nourishment. So you give it that fresh, easy to digest nourishment.
And not only that, the primary function of your body overnight is to heal and detox. So your body shuts down the other functions or slows them down really, really a lot. And so it takes the energy that normally you would send towards you functioning in the world during the day, and it sends it in direction of healing and detoxing. And so once the process is done, the toxins are in your body and you want to flush them out in the morning. You want to have that glass of water, or 2 glasses of water, or the lemonade, and you want to flush them out before you put any food in. That's really the main reason that you should have that glass of water in the morning.
Cool, yeah. And so if that lemonade is a juice fast, what other juices can we juice? And the orange juice is great, obviously, but I'm preparing a nice series of videos and posts about juicing and blending. And my friend over at juicefeasting.com is going to be dropping in with a little special note as well. So on the physical nature, weight loss, physical effects, Erica says she's not feeling that great today.
Not today, but I don't think it has much to do with the cleanse, because on the cleanse I felt really great, and even on the ease out. But actually we've been really busy last few days, and there was a lot to do. Even this little project has been a lot, and I mostly get sick when I overwork myself or overextend myself. And last few days I didn't really sleep that much because I had so much energy I couldn't go to sleep. So I think that my body is sort of letting me know that I need to slow down a little bit, because that's the balance that we're all trying to maintain, and the body is trying to maintain. So I think it's the feedback on that.
You know, if we constantly have to go somewhere, you will always be going slow, because we just take so long to get ready. So that's a way for her to slow down, is we could just always be going somewhere.
Yeah.
But okay, so for me, the physical component, I feel great still. I played tennis today. I played tennis 3 out of the 10 days. For the most part, I didn't do too much, although some days I would go out and do quite a bit as far as just tasks and chores or whatever, running errands. But my weight loss, I'm 175, so I lost about 10 pounds. I'm looking good and lean, I believe. And for me, I was really I'm always just a little frustrated a little bit that people get so caught up in the fact that you lose a little muscle or lose a little bone density. But think of all the processes in your daily life around the house, in your body, or at work, or with your car, or your home. Often we'll strip things down and then we build them back up, and there's no problem with that. For example, something that needs to happen on this ease out, which is really important, is the probiotics. The saltwater flush and the laxative kills our healthy bacteria, so we need to undergo a regimen of taking probiotics. Well, for me, the ease out and this after the master cleanse portion are going to focus on replenishing what the master cleanse has caused to fall away, and that would be probiotics. I'm going to be taking a lot of protein in my smoothies and shakes. I'm going to do weight training, because even though you can exercise when you're doing the master cleanse, that exercise should be more light cardio, walking, jogging, yoga. Light exercise is good. I mean, I've ran 30 minutes. I've played hockey. I've done heavy exercise. But anything not weight training, where you're pushing your muscles to break down so that they will build up again, that process isn't aided by the master cleanse, because you don't have that protein.
Yes.
So I'm going to go through a process of trying to build up some muscle now that I got